In 2016, a bold vision was unveiled by Saudi Arabia's Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman. It was a sweeping plan to transform the kingdom. Vision 2030 promised modernization, economic diversification, and a new global identity. Now, with less than 5 years to go, what challenges remain, and how does the pursuit of modernity clash with its Islamic history and cultural conservatism? From the gleaming towers of Riyadh to the shifting sands of policy and perception, this is On Assignment, Saudi Vision 2030. I'm Dan Murphy on assignment in Saudi Arabia. Vision 2030 was launched nearly a decade ago by Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman. The hope was to cement the nation's place on the world stage and diversify its economy away from crude. Today, with the deadline fast approaching, we're here for a status check. What's changed? What stayed the same? And what does the road ahead look like? Saudi Arabia's Vision 2030 plan is built on three key themes: a vibrant society, a thriving economy, and an ambitious nation. And while those remain intact, the path towards them has shifted. Targets have been revised, timelines adjusted, and priorities changed. One of the kingdom's key architects of economic transformation, Investment Minister Khalid Al-Fallah, is helping to steer the next phase of the journey.
I'm from a generation that has been frustrated by trial after trial after trial of diversification, reducing dependence on oil as the sole source of our income and the main pillar of our economy. And I'm happy to sit here 10 years after the launch, or thereabouts, maybe 9 years, since the launch of Vision 2030 in 2016, with about 5 or 6 years left. And I see the achievements. We're actually moving ahead of schedule. Today, Dan, 56% of the Saudi economy is completely decoupled from oil. It's non-oil. It used to be 40, so that is significant growth. The percentage is growing while the Saudi economy itself has grown from about 650 billion US dollars to about 1.3 trillion. So the economy has almost doubled, and the non-oil GDP has grown while the oil GDP has a percentage have shrunk. Revenues for the government, which used to be essentially all oil, are now 40% coming from sectors and sources that have nothing to do with oil. So I think we're seeing great results, but we're not satisfied. We want to do more. We want to accelerate the kingdom's diversification and growth story.
Is it fair to say that you're going to have to do more with less, though? Because this year, Brent is down around 10%. As you say, the oil sector still contributes about 50% to national GDP at this point. So are you concerned about the state of public finances today, given the amount of spending that's actually taking place?
You know, I think, first of all, our budgets are not scaling back. And you've seen the report, the preliminary report for next year's budget doesn't show cuts in public spending. The government will continue to address all of the activities and spending that requires government spending. The PIF has grown sixfold since it was created. We're approaching $1 trillion of deployed capital in various sectors of strategic interest. But I think we're at a stage where the kingdom's equity story has been well proven over and over again, and certainly since the launch of Vision 2030. So this is the time, and this is the place at the FII to showcase that the continuation of what we've started with Vision 2030 is ripe for investment by the private sector, who are, by the way, coming in droves. And this is, I think, the gradual shift that has taken place, where more of the economy of Saudi Arabia, as intentioned all along, is drawing capital from within the kingdom, from our thriving and vibrant Saudi private sector.
As part of Vision 2030, the kingdom launched an ambitious push to attract regional headquarters, offering tax breaks, human capital incentives, and free residency for executives. The strategy appears to be paying off. 675 companies have signed on, surpassing the original goal of 500. The latest to join the ranks, Citibank.
People are not coming here to please us. They're coming here because they feel that the kingdom is in the driver's seat, that they can set up their own control tower,
right,
and drive their own strategy. But as a constellation of global players, they can also synergize as they address the emerging opportunities in Africa, the Middle East, and certainly the GCC.
It seems like the investment narrative here is shifting quite fast as well. It's less about the mega projects and the giga projects and more about AI and investing in the technologies that will power economic growth in the kingdom in the future. Is that fair to say?
Well, I think they're not substitutes for each other. I mean, keep in mind that the giga projects have created huge momentum for the economy of Saudi Arabia. So we're proud and happy, but absolutely, we're adding to it new focus areas. So AI has emerged the last 3-4 years, and it's definitely going to define how the future economy of every nation. Those who invest will lead, and those who lag behind, unfortunately, will lose. And the technologies are being developed as we speak and being evolved as we speak, but we're not waiting for it to plateau, because it may never plateau. And the kingdom is going to build not only the data centers at a scale and at a competitive cost not achieved anywhere else, we're going to be a key investor in developing the applications, the LLMs, and the applications that will drive the sectors of the global economy. So yes, we are allocating significant amount of capital. Gaming, the kingdom has become the capital of esports. We've done the Esport World Cup 2 years in a row, and we're investing, as you know, through the PIF, major investments and M&A globally to also be on the winning side of what we believe is a significant growth area that is actually getting a lot of demand from people around the world, especially the youth, where Saudi Arabia is demonstrating. Tourism, sports, I mean, you've been, I'm sure, monitoring what the kingdom is doing here. These are economic investments that are creating dividends. And as a result, the structure of the Saudi economy has shifted in a big way.